This is probably one question that I get asked about more than anything else, especially by newbies in the entertainment industry. Although these days a lot of performing colleges have their own agencies or recommend an agent with which to go to. Sometimes this might work depending on your level of training and abilities as a performer, and how strong you are about where you are heading or what level you want to attain. That is, becoming a principal performer or a lead in shows, or maybe an actor in film and television. Quite often these agencies will just stick you in a pigeonhole because they have seen you come up through the ranks of the college and seen your talents where they think they lie, but only at that point. If you are like most performers, leaving college is only the beginning of your career, and as such you need to hone your craft. Get better at what you do, or even learn new tools of the trade. For example, if you are a great singer and dancer, you may want to add acting as an asset to your line of skills. Of course, you may be all right as an actor now, but you know that it won't get you that prized role that you have your eye on unless you increase your skill levels as an actor. Choosing an agent can be daunting, to say the least. Quite often you will know someone who is already with an agency, and you may ask them, what are they like? But the fact remains, are they right for you? Now, I'm going to say something here that you probably do not want to hear. So here goes. Choosing an agent is a personal thing. It doesn't matter how well known the agency is, how many great actors, performers they have on their books. If they are not right for you both on a personal or business level, then no amount of experience on your part or theirs will amend this relationship. I have seen new and experienced performers get totally lost in an agency because they don't have the good personal relationship with them, and they don't keep in the agent's faces with what they are up to or what they would like to do. There will be too many others on their books doing exactly that, getting in their faces and telling them what they want. I know only too well how most agents work. They don't have time to sift through every one of their people on their books and find out from each and every one of them if they have become better as an actor, as a dancer, or as a singer, taken on a new line in voiceover work, or moving toward choreography, or a course in directing. All they know is what you came in with, and that is what they will sell you as, unless you tell them otherwise. It is so important to have the lines of communication open at all times. The complications don't stop there, I'm afraid. You then have to decide what type of agent you will go with. There are some agents who generalize and cover a multitude of categories. While this may sound great, they will more than likely lean to an area of expertise. Or another main concern here is that they get on their books actors, performers who cover each category and make sure that Greg the actor does film acting, Jenny the dancer-singer only does musicals, and the husband and wife team, Fred and Fredetta, who do voiceover work, never stray from that area. They do this because they are covering all the areas that are within their business, and that they will hopefully have one or a few of their artists working in each category at any one time. And as long as they have that area filled and have a commission coming in, they don't always care if anyone else gets work. Can you see what can and will happen? That is why I say to you, be in their faces and letting them know you are keen and that you do exist. Not to the point of annoyance, but once a week, just make a call and say hello and give them any news they may find useful about you. And maybe call into the office once or twice a month. But please, only go in with something credible to talk about. It has been suggested, and many have done it, where they employ more than one agency to cover specific areas. So let's say you love film acting, but you also want a piece of the action in theatre for musicals. Then you can join one agency for film and the other for musicals. But both these agencies specialize in their field and are not concerned about you doing other stuff because that doesn't interest them. I will say, though, you have to be diligent in keeping a diary of all your availability, and each of the agencies would have to know your moves so that they don't double you, book you for auditions, go-sees, or a job. Quite rightly so, they will become irate if you have led them astray with dates of your availability. Let them down once and they will think long and hard about ever sending you to anything else. I should say that not many agents like the idea of you being on someone else's books, even if they don't cover that area of expertise the other agency does. But if you're open and honest with both of the agencies, let them know that this is what you are going to do, and you are absolutely diligent about keeping both the agents in the loop of what your diary dates are, then they have no reason to object to what you want to do. Which brings me to another point. A lot of agents, once you are with them, tend to make the actor think you are working for them. It happens to be a joint collaboration. Without the actor, the agent wouldn't exist, and without the agent, the actor would find it more difficult to find the correct work. Also, I will point out here and now, it is your job to do the networking, be it all the opening night parties, gatherings, special events, photo shoots, and it is your agent's job firstly to be there on call during business hours and sometimes beyond, to sing your praises to potential employers, for them to know what you're exactly capable of. Of course, you've got to let the agent know what that is, put you up for the correct jobs, and be your expert negotiator. Here are some links that will take you to the agents lists of Australia. Here is also a link to another site that has Australian casting agents and some overseas ones as well. Please remember that casting agencies contact normal agents to cast through them, not individuals ringing them. It's just good to know who the casting agencies are and what sort of work they cast for, so that when your agent sends you, you have a better knowledge of who you're going to see. Also, you can say to your agent, can I have a go-see with XYZ agency or whoever? Just get seen. Put your face out there, and eventually they will all remember you. Thank you for watching this segment about agents. I hope you got something useful from it. This is Philip Gould from Performers Hub. See you soon.